Page 225, number 8. A company that makes hair care products had 3,000 people try a new shampoo. Of the 3,000 people, 9 had a mild allergic reaction. What percentage of the people had a mild allergic reaction? So you can see right here, I have my part, 9 people out of the whole 3,000 had a mild allergic reaction. My question is asking what percent of the people had a mild allergic reaction. Whenever I see the words what percent, I know that my variable is going to go on the top and 100 is going to go on the bottom. The other thing that I always know when I read a word problem is when I see this word of, the quantity that follows that is going to be the quantity that appears as one of my denominators. Of the 3,000 people, when I see that word of, I know that 3,000 is going to go on the bottom. It's going to be a denominator. I also know when I see the words what percent, that 100 is going to go on the bottom. It's going to be a denominator. So that leaves me with 9 and my percentage. The book just randomly chose P for a variable. I typically use X, but you can use any variable there that you want. This is the part, this is the whole. Notice that this number is small, this number is large. So this number is going to be small and this number is going to be large. Notice that 9 is quite a bit smaller than 3,000. So whatever I get for this number, it should be quite a bit less than 100. So to solve for that number, I'm going to use cross multiplication. I'm going to take 9 and multiply it times 100. And I'm going to set that equal to 3,000 times P. Nine times 100 is 900. And I still have 3,000 P on the other side. Because this is 3,000 times P, this is actually multiplying, saying I have 3,000 of my unknown. That is multiplication. So to undo multiplication, I divide. And I'm going to divide by the exact same number that's attached to the variable. And I have to divide both sides by that same number. 3,000 divided by 3,000 is simply 1. So this is 1 P, or just P. In algebra, we generally don't write the coefficient 1 if there's only 1 there. And over here, because I have numbers that both end in zeros, I can start with the number that has the least number of zeros, and I can start crossing those out. And if I cross out 1 on the top, I cross out 1 on the bottom. That's dividing these numbers by 10. If I can cross out another one, that's dividing them by 100. So I don't have any more zeros to cross out because this one doesn't have one above that I could cross out as well. So now I have 9 divided by 30 equals P. So I'm going to use my calculator, and I have 9 divided by 30 equals 3/10. So my P is equal to 0 and 3/10. Well, that is quite a small number. And that makes sense because compared to 3,000, 9 is a really small number. Compared to 100, 3/10 is a very small number. So my answer here is 0 and 3/10%.